I'm a multimillionaire, and when my family visits I rent an apartment to pretend that's where I live. It all started when I went to study abroad, and after graduating I landed a job. The first thing I did after getting accepted was call my mom. The first thing she asked was, "How much are they paying you?" I should have known then, but I was too young. I don't blame myself. I told her my salary. Now my salary for that country was below average. I would barely afford to live decently and save pennies. But when you convert it to my home country's currency, it's a lot. My parents automatically thought I was now rich and their behavior changed. For once, they insisted I treat them with my first paycheck and pay for them to visit me. I naively did, and they didn't spend one penny for the whole month they visited me. Looking back at it, they didn't care much about me. They just wanted a free vacation and made me their tour guide / at the moment / etc. This became a pattern, where they expected me to regularly pay for them to visit. They started telling other family members that they should visit me and that I'll take care of them. When I visit back home, they'd expect me to bring them lots of gifts and pay every time we went out. They even started telling me that I should contribute and pay for my siblings' uni tuition. Funny thing, when I was still a student I worked 2 jobs to support myself, and they barely texted / called me. When I got that job, I'd suddenly wake up to good morning texts and they'd call regularly. Lol. I slowly started realizing how toxic these people were and that I should draw some boundaries. So I slowly stopped calling / texting. I stopped updating them about my life, etc. I decided they didn't deserve to know me. When the pandemic hit, I was just starting my business, and working from home gave me more time to focus on it. Gradually my business became more lucrative until I was able to quit my job. I kept reinvesting in my business, then I started investing in other businesses. During this time I told my family I lost my job and I was struggling. They immediately stopped reaching out, and unless I called I never heard from them. Fast forward today, I am so blessed and grateful to be financially at ease. To protect myself, I told my family I found a job, but it doesn't pay much and the cost of living is high. Now when they visit, they pay for their own flights, and they don't go out much. Lol. I also rent a small apartment and tell them that's where I live. I actually live in a penthouse. I use public transport with them. If it takes 2 buses and 2 trains, unless they want to pay for a cab, that's what we're doing. We go walk around the neighborhood where I actually live and we fantasize about what it would be like to live in one of those places. I keep 2 suitcases packed with all my old clothes, and I keep 3 boxes with all my usual dinnerware, books, etc. When I know they're visiting I tell my assistant to find an apartment in X neighborhood and put my old stuff there. I tell them I changed apartments and I rent furnished ones cause they're cheaper. So far they absolutely have no clue. Now I still like my family and I don't want to completely cut them off. I like having them around and it's fun for me too. Nobody knows about this, and it's not like I can share this with people I know in real life. Right now I'm writing this while sleeping on the floor of my living room in my apartment. My bedroom and couch are taken by family members. I will never tell them, and they will always know me as that poor family member struggling abroad.